Hey everyone, Tony Gentilcore here with my wife Lisa, making her cameo on the vlog series. So I want to discuss the Cat-Camel. Sometimes some people call it the Cat Cow, others call it Cat Centaur. So whatever you want to call it, I don't care. But the idea here is to get people to learn to go into flexion and extension of their spine in control. So Lisa will demonstrate one that we all see. People go into flexion or extension, and then they round their back as hard as they can and go into flexion, and that's great. The problem is we need to learn how to do it segmentally. So a lot of times you get people who have chronic low back pain, they're told not to go into flexion, which is great. We got to learn what spine neutral is, but then they kind of get stuck in extension, and they're programmed to think that going into flexion is bad, and that even worse, that unloaded flexion is bad, which it's not, and then they start getting pain in extension. So what we're going to do is we're going to slow Lisa down and do it segmentally. I'm going to show you how. So we're going to get her to get spine neutral, so round your back as much as you can, arch it as hard as you can, find somewhere in the middle, right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work up her spine with my finger and point at spots where I only want her to move from there. So a lot of people are going to be stuck in extension in that lumbar spine. They're scared to go into flexion. And to help people with low back pain, they got to learn to get out, to learn to allow their spine to move and get into compromising positions to get out of them. So what we're going to do is I'm going to point here, and she's going to slowly posteriorly tilt her pelvis. Slow it down. This is good. She hasn't done it before. So only move from here. Now move from here. Okay, move this down a little bit. Now go to here. Good, slow. Here. Keep around a little bit more up here. Boom, right here. So now I'm going to reverse it. She's going to stay right where she's at, and now we're going to reverse and go in the opposite direction. So start here. Good. Now here. Work your way down slowly. See how I'm slowing her down and learning how to move her spine segmentally in a controlled fashion and relax. So what I'll do is I'll tell people to do 2 or 3 passes, and it can be used as a filler, it can be used as a corrective before or after exercise, but again, it's a great drill to get people to learn to move their spine in a controlled fashion. So I hope that helped, and I will talk to you soon.